So, first of all, I'd like to thank you guys for having me. Real quick, what the explanation of this would be that the sheriff's office a couple of years ago when I took over as chief deputy, I wanted to find a way that we could basically put public safety information out as quickly as we could and to get that information out. So I took this on, worked for quite a while to get the sheriff's app. Once we'd done it, we basically tried to get it out there through social media. And once that ran its course, then what we did is I'm going door to door at random. Some of the guys are handing out cards, trying to get the public to basically download and use the app. And the purpose behind it is not only is there information in there pertaining to the sheriff's office, but we also, if Daniel sends me something that he needs to get out, we're utilizing it that way. Any road closures in the county, if there's flooding in the roadway, if we've got a lost child, it's directly connected with the National Weather Service. And the National Weather Service also, it's more directed towards Christian County. But then if we got a tornado in the area, it might be something where when we get notification from the deputy, they're sending me information that, hey, that there's a tornado or golf ball size hail over on, you know, the Nokomis Road. It's just putting information out there that way. Several counties have taken this on. My disclaimer is, recently, after the social media went out and we ran it as much as we could, it's just getting the public aware of it, using it. We've done a random through no taxpayer dollars, not only acquisition of the app, but its distribution. We didn't use any taxpayer dollars. And what we done is signed up for it's every door direct, but we done like a random. So some of you people in here may have got one of these, and in that, it's the QR code. You can get it on any app store anywhere in the world. You just type in Christian County Sheriff IL and you can put it to your phone. Once you get that, there is a little button up on the top right that when you hit the drop down menu, you can hit share and you send that to whoever you want in your contacts of your phone. Some of the things for Pana that you could use is, there again, it has to be built up to get it. We've got about 8 or 9,000 users on it currently. With that, when I designed it, I was able to pick what we wanted to put on here. No matter what I do, I can't get past the analytics show that the inmate search, you can see who's in jail in real time, 5 minutes within them booking in. So that I can't get past is going to have the biggest draw in the public. For me, I would like to push things like the community calendar events. When you guys host things, or say Boy Scouts are doing something, the more we get it out. The community calendar events is something that the city of Tillamook or city of Pana, anybody can post things to the community calendar events. It then goes out and then the user has to check that. There's nothing on here that you can push that's going to, it asks you multiple times, do you want to do this before you do it? There's nothing in here that we track who you are, what you're using it for. There are things that is in recent, today I got a phone call that somebody was thankful that the sheriff's office, if you live in the rural Christian County area and use Citizens Connect, post your house for vacation patrol. We posted on there. We've taken that to a new level to where now we assign it a number. Everybody in rotation of the patrol has to go by and check that residence. So like we had a house go on patrol out in Roll County on the 4th, and since then it's been hit 13 times with somebody driving through the driveway. Aside from that, if you guys, for instance, I'm assuming, sorry, the road, if you guys are going to close a road for a bridge repair, you can send the notification to me. Then we basically put that on the app that the road's going to be closed, things of that nature, for public safety concerns. So that's pretty much, there's a lot of other information and contact in here. You hit the more button, you get a drop down, direct phone call to your, gives you the link to call and complain about your taxes. Just there, all the information. When I say that, it's a county link that anything that the county provides for services, you can put it on there. Crimes of the weeks, anything that. So, for instance, the vacation patrol. It is for rural county that I've got it set up that we patrol that. If somebody in the city limits of Pana would to submit a vacation patrol request, that information then will be forwarded to Daniel. Daniel will receive it and he'll get the information. It's just basically the reason I'm here is to try and basically make you guys aware of it, that it's here. If I knock on your door next week, I apologize. I am out going door to door as well as the mailer, just really trying to push it. It's kind of like my pet project, and it seems to be, being well received. I haven't had any complaints yet. And if anybody has any questions whatsoever on how to download it, there's a link on there to the chief's desk in the Citizens Connect button. You can get that. Real quick, sex offender map. Every week we're trying to find new content and keep it fresh on what we're using it for. Right now there's a calendar that there's a map of the sex offender. If you click on that, we promote it highly. I can't say don't use it, don't go to this house, but for parents being aware of their surroundings, if you hit the sex offender map, it starts out and you'll see, it might say 200, and then you drop down, and it just keeps, the smaller you zoom in, you can get it to where you can find out sex offenders on First Street. And it will show a topographical map of the offender, and then weeks to come, hopefully if we get all the analytics figured out with that, we will have a picture of the offender or the registered sex offender with a view of the residents, just to make people aware that they're out there. It's no different than you get off the state police website. We're just trying to bring it to you locally, anywhere in the county. So with that, like I said, I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, I'd be more than glad to hear you out or try and answer your questions on it. And at any time somebody needs help trying to download or put it on there, like I said, we went out through the mail on these. There is a QR code, you can shoot it and do it that way, or you can share it by doing the drop down menu for the share. So it is, like I said, information that we try and get out there, but more importantly, we're pushing it as a public safety app where we can provide vital information, road closures, things of that nature. So, any questions?
You said it doesn't, like, if she's going 75 on the Bear Creek, it doesn't ding you?
It has nothing, it's a direct link to basically my secure link to my desk for any information. We've got drug tips coming in that they can submit it, warrants, things of that nature, but no, the user, I don't know if anybody in here in the room's got it. I can't look to see if you've got it. What I can look at is countywide, how many download, well, worldwide, I can look to see how many people are downloading it. So, and per day. Yes.
I can honestly say I have this app, I use it, I haven't been pulled over because of it. Not saying I speed either, just saying.
Yeah, we're not, I mean, it's more to,
I do love the app.
yeah, it's to provide you public safety information more than anything. So, like I said, if real quick examples, if you think about it, like Montgomery County, I'm finding out it takes 4 to 5 years to get everybody to help me get it shared, and then once that happens, hopefully Daniel and I, you take something like Franklin County, they've got 30,000 residents, they've got 20,000 downloads on it. Their response time in finding a lost child or a dementia patient, something like that, has speeded up immensely. Your phone, I will tell you, when you get this, you hit the settings, there's a notification. If you don't want to know that there's a tornado coming, you hit the drop down menu and you hit the shut the notifications off. There's a few notifications. One is non-emergency police information. So if we have something that's just something that we want you to know about, hey, we got a new graduate of the academy, you would get that. However, all users in notification, you'll be able to tap this black rolling bar and you'll see all the previous histories of road closures, water on the roadway, things of that nature. All users, you want to have that button on to get what we call safety information. Now, if you've got that on and Taylorville closes a bridge, you're going to still get that even though you're down here in Pena, but it's for information in the county. But I will tell you, it gets annoying. National Weather Service tells me multiple times it's going to be 105 and the humidity is going to be wet outside. I don't need to know that, so I shut that off once I get that first ding, and then after that, turn it back on come, any weather-related information. So, okay, so I'm trying to keep it brief.